Most contractors don't fail because they're bad at their work. They fail because they skip the most important steps before even landing their first jobs. Now, if you're just getting started as a contractor, or even if you've been in the game for a little while, I guarantee there's something on this list you've overlooked. And skipping even one of these steps can cost you jobs, money, and in some cases, your entire business. So, why should you listen to me? I've worked with hundreds of contractors over the years, helping them build real businesses, not just side hustles that struggle to get off the ground. And on top of that, I currently run an epoxy flooring company. So I know firsthand what it takes to win jobs, avoid common pitfalls, and actually grow in this industry. When I first started working with contractors, I quickly realized something. Many of them were amazing at their trade, but had zero systems in place to actually grow a business. They were losing leads, getting underpaid, and struggling to scale, all because they skipped a few key steps in the beginning. So let's go over what you must have before taking on your first client. And if you find this tips helpful, hit that subscribe button for more weekly insights to grow your business. So before we even get into that, the first thing that you need to do is set up your business properly. So before you even pick up your first tool or sign your first contract, you need to legally register your business. Register your business with your local government, get an EIN number through irs.gov, and make sure you choose the right business structure. I personally recommend either setting up an LLC or an S Corp to protect yourself legally and optimize your taxes. Now, why does this matter? If your business isn't legally registered, you could face tax issues, personal liability risks, or and lost opportunities with bigger clients. Now let's get into it. Step one, get the right insurance. Look, no one thinks about insurance until something goes wrong, but then it's too late. So here's the deal. General liability insurance, which covers accidents and property damage, workers' compensation, which is required if you have employees, and then equipment insurance, which covers your tools if they get stolen. I know insurance isn't the most exciting thing to think about, but trust me, if a client asks for proof of insurance and you don't have it, you've just lost that job. And if something happens on site and you're not covered, you could be paying out of pocket for damages or even getting sued. This is a surefire way of going bankrupt. Step two, okay, get licensed if required in your state. Some states let you operate without a license, but that doesn't necessarily mean you should. And here's why. If getting a license makes you look more professional and helps you stand out, it will it would also give you access to bigger, better paying jobs. And many homeowners and businesses won't hire unlicensed contractors. I wouldn't. Now think about it. If a homeowner is comparing two bids and one guy is licensed while the other isn't, who do you think they're going to trust more? Step three, set up a Google business profile. As you see with my Vancouver epoxy flooring experts, we have a Google business profile set up. That was one of the first things we ever did. Now, if people can't find you online, you basically do not exist. A Google business profile helps potential clients find your business in Google searches, see your reviews and past work, and contact you directly. Now, this is one of the easiest ways to get leads, and it's completely free. Now, if you're not set up yet, stop what you're doing after this video and go make one. I've also included a step-by-step link in the description below that will walk you through it. Also, make sure you ask every happy client to leave a review. The more reviews you get, the more trust you build, the more leads you're going to receive. Step four, own your website. Register a domain and hosting. Now, this is a mistake I see way too often. contractors relying only on social media, not having their own website. So here's what you need: a domain name, yourbusiness.com. So if you run a fencing company, it could be thefencingcompany.com. You will need hosting. I recommend SiteGround. They also, for your first year, you get a free domain, so you don't have to pay for that. And I believe the cost of that 1 year is about $35. So it's very inexpensive to get that set up. And the last thing is a simple website with your services, your contact info, photos, and testimonials. Now, let me warn you, do not let a marketing agency control your domain and hosting. I've seen businesses get logged out of their own websites, and they either have to start from scratch or pay thousands to get it back. Make sure you own your assets. Now, step 5, start posting and getting leads. You don't have to run paid ads. You don't have to do anything paid. If no one knows who you are, how do you expect to get more jobs? Here's what you can do. On local Facebook groups, get in front of homeowners and businesses. Go on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. Those are free exposures to local customers. And your personal social media. Tell your friends and family what you're doing. Your friends and family can refer you. Now, if you're new, do a few jobs at cost in exchange for video testimonials. A few solid reviews can help you land bigger contracts faster. What I typically recommend for this is do a video with you having a conversation with the homeowner side by side and just walking through what the project was like, what you guys did, and what kind of results you got for the client. If you can take pictures of you shaking his hand as well, you can always run that as ads in the future when you get to that stage. Now, for my final thoughts, get this done as soon as possible. Now, if you skip the steps, you're making things harder on yourself and you'll struggle to get leads. Clients won't trust you and you'll miss out on bigger opportunities. There's so many companies that we've worked with that have come to us and we have to set everything up for them from scratch. So make sure you have this set up is literally the first thing you need to do to even get going. So get insured, get licensed, set up a Google business profile, own your website, and market yourself consistently. Check out a video that I made recently about the exact processes that helped me and my team sell over 500,000 in businesses in 2023 without years of sales experience. Guys, if you want more weekly business tips for contractors, subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Drop a comment below if you have questions, and let's get to work.